In this video, I'm going to go over my top 5 best prop firms for 2024, and a lot has changed in the prop firm space, so I have an updated version of this video. Now, I'm going to do my best to be completely unbiased. No prop firm has paid me any amount of money to make this video, and I don't have any affiliate links to show you, unlike a lot of other guys that'll do prop firm reviews on the internet. Now, making this video is really hard. We took into account a lot of different factors, including how long they've been in business, what their reviews are like online, their profit to drawdown ratios, their trading conditions, all of this different stuff to give you the top 5 best prop firms right now for 2024. And the reason you should listen to me on this topic is because we've now helped over 700 people become funded prop firm traders. So we're in this and testing new prop firms every single day. And at one point we actually owned our own prop firm. So we understand very well how this business actually works. Okay, so before we get into the top 5, I do have 2 honorable mentions. The first honorable mention is MyFundedFX. They've been in business since 2022. They do have a pretty vocal CEO that's out there on Twitter talking quite a bit. For their 100K challenge, it costs about $500. They have an 8% profit target, a 5% profit target in phase 2, and they have a 5% daily loss and an 8% max overall loss with 1 minimum trading days. And the reason they didn't quite make the top 5 is they just haven't been around that long. The second honorable mention before we dive into the top 5 is one called True Forex Funds, which is a prop firm that we've inside of our algorithmic trading community had a lot of success with. Their $100,000 challenge is going to set you back about 499 euros. They have 0 minimum trading days, a 5% max daily loss, 10% max loss overall, and an 8% profit target. Now, the reason why they didn't make our top list, even though they've been rated as far as number 1 on our top prop firm list previously in the past, is because they're not currently offering any solutions to US traders. Currently, the only solution that they have available is the C-Trader platform, which is only available to international traders outside of the US. Now, there is rumors that True Forex Funds at some point this month is going to be coming out with a match trader option, and hopefully that will be available for US traders as well, which I'm assuming it will, which would definitely put True Forex Funds into the top 5 contention. Okay, so now let's dive into the top 5. Number 5 is a company called FXify, which is a fairly new company from the UK that's only been in business since 2023, but they have been doing some really interesting things and doing a good job of it. Now, the reason I've only put them at number 5, and actually the reason I've included them at number 5, even though they've only been in business for like a year, is the fact that they are one of the only prop firms that we've seen that's still offering the MetaTrader 5 platform to US traders. So if you're a US trader and you're looking for a platform that you can trade with MetaTrader 5, then FXify currently is the best prop firm that we've seen. They offer flexible 10,000, 15,000, 25,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000, and 400,000 account challenges. However, with that being said, their profit to drawdown ratio isn't amazing at 150%. Basically, you have to do 10% profit target in phase 1, 5% profit target in phase 2. You have a 10% max loss overall and a 5% max daily loss. Now, their pricing is actually fairly competitive. If you look at a $100,000 challenge, it's $475. And a lot of the times I've seen coupon codes floating around on X for 20% off, 15% off. So this really becomes quite affordable. And one of the other things that I actually really like about FXify is on your first payout, you can actually make that on demand. So meaning if you get your funded account, your very first day trading it, you make $1,000, you can withdraw that immediately day 1, which is something that's interesting that I don't think any other prop firms are really offering. Now, after your first on-demand payout that you can request whenever you want to, the payouts happen every 30 days. And the profit split is 75-25. So overall, if you're a US trader and you're still wanting to trade with MetaTrader 5, I think this is probably the best prop firm that's still offering MetaTrader 5 to US traders. So if that's your scenario, then you may want to look into FXify. Coming in at number 4 is E8 Markets. They've changed their name from E8 Funding to E8 Markets recently, and they've kind of done a whole rebrand that actually looks really nice. Now, the cool thing with E8, you can trade with them if you're an international trader, or you can also trade with them if you're a US trader through the Match Trader platform. And we've recently built out a trade copier. So if you need a trade copier to copy from MetaTrader 5 to Match Trader, then we'll make that available to you for free. I'll make sure to include the link in the description down below. One of the things that's really interesting to E8 is I think they're one of the first prop firms to really do this, where they're making it flexible, meaning that you can decide kind of how you want to trade and what you want your trading rules to be to a certain extent. And as you change it, the price is going to change. So you can look at this and you can change your drawdown. Say you want your drawdown from 8% up to 10%, well, you're just going to pay a little bit more in fees. Or if you'd like your profit split to be less, say you only want 70%, you can do that and you're actually going to get a little bit cheaper challenge fee. Now, E8's done a really great job, in my opinion. They have really solid Trustpilot reviews. And also, while their profit to drawdown ratio isn't amazing at 150%, this is something that's also customizable. So if you're willing to pay a little bit more, then you can stack the odds a little bit more in your favor. There's 0 minimum trading days and you have unlimited days to complete the challenge. So they are a tad bit more expensive than somebody like FXify or some of the other prop firms, but I think you're getting a really quality product that is customizable with E8, and they've been in business since 2021 and have really great reputation online. So this is a solid prop firm that I think is doing a good job. So the next prop firm on this list is Funding Pips. And Funding Pips offers 5, 10, 25K, 50K, and 100K different two-step evaluations. They offer it on the Match Trader platform, CTrader, and TradeLocker. So this means that US traders can in fact trade with this prop firm as well as international traders. Their challenge is actually quite inexpensive at only $399. They do own all of their in-house tech, which is the same to be said with E8. However, with FXify, I forgot to mention, they are a white label. So one of the things that I do like about Funding Pips is that they do own their own tech stack. There's 0 minimum trading days. Your max daily loss is 5%, your max overall loss is 10%, and your profit target is only at 8%. So I think Funding Pips is a really solid option. Being in business since 2022, their profit to drawdown ratio is only 130%, which is really great. And one of the other things that I just found out about Funding Pips, which makes them really competitive, is that they're willing to pay you out every 5 days is amazing. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you want this little sheet that I'm referring back to, I'll also include this in the link in the description below, so that way you can check that out for free. Now, I will say this, if you are a US trader, then I'd say Funding Pips and E8 and FXify are gonna be your top 3 options, I would say, in that order. If you're international, there are a couple more options that are gonna rank towards the top 2, number 2 and number 1, that are only available currently for international traders. But these prop firms have been around the game a little bit longer, they're a little bit more stable, and they have a really great track record. So number 2 on our list is the 5 percenters. They offer a 5K, 20K, 60K, and 100K challenge. They do have a rule where they have 3 minimum profitable trading days. So if you're used to passing a challenge, just one big trade that happens to go your way, then that's not going to cut it for the 5 percenters. They have been in business since 2016. They have unlimited trading days to complete the challenge, 5% max daily loss, 10% max loss overall, and only an 8% profit target at a cost of $495. They're really quite solid and kind of right in the range of what we see from other prop firms. But because they have been in business since 2016, they have a really solid reputation. This is a prop firm that is a great option that still has MetaTrader 5 available for international clients. I will say one of the other drawbacks is that you can only buy 100K challenge account at a time, so you can't be taking multiple at a time, which is a drawback to the 5 percenters. But the fact that they've been in business and they've been rock solid for so long, they have to make it to number 2 on this list. And before we go to number 1, if you'd like help becoming a funded prop firm trader and you'd like to do this whole trading thing as a full-time career, then go on over to www.propfarming.com to join our algorithmic trading community that's been able to help over 700 people become funded professional prop firm traders using our algorithms. Oh yeah, and by the way, we actually guarantee that we'll help you get funded, or we'll pay you $1,000 out of our own pocket in cash for wasting your time. So go on over to www.propfarming.com. Okay, number 1, I know it's not the most exciting, but they deserve to be number 1 at this point. Being in business since 2014, they've been in the CFD or Forex prop firm industry longer than anybody. You know what you're going to get with them. You're not going to get any sort of funny business with FTMO. You are going to pay a little bit of a premium, but you're going to get great trading conditions. And like I said, no funny business. So they have a 2-step challenge, unlimited trading days, 4 minimum trading days, 5% max daily loss, 10% max loss overall, a 10% profit target, and their fee is going to be a little bit more expensive at 540 euros. But again, you're getting what you're paying for. Also, they do offer a 10K, 25K, 50K, 100K, and 200K challenge. Now, currently FTMO is only available to international traders via MT5 and the DX Trade platform. So in conclusion, what do I make of all of this? Well, the prop firm game has changed a lot. US regulations have changed a lot. Prop firms using different trading platforms has changed a lot. But I'll go with this. I would say if you're in the US, stick to Funding Pips, E8, or FXify if you really want to use MT5. If you're international, obviously you have a lot different options. If you want to go for one of the more premium ones like FTMO or the 5 percenters, you're going to get quality, pristine trading conditions with no funny business. So anyways, I hope this video was helpful, and let me know, did I miss a prop firm that you'd like me to review or that would make your top 5? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys think.